Hi peeps, been away for a little while. Excuse me while I fix my best tablecloth. Yes, I've not been around much. I'm so sorry about that because there's just been so much going on and blah-de-blah-de-blah. But yes, I've been packing like crazy because we're planning on moving, and before we can go up for sale we've got to do a serious amount of packing just so that people can see round the place. We've got so much crap here, it's unbelievable. Anyway, so I thought I'd do like a little review because I've bought some bits and I thought I'd share my views with you about it. So I bought this book. Those of you in the art journaling genre, you know about this book, I'm sure. And it's a nice book. It's got nice thick pages in there. And hang on. Are they the same? Yeah, some nice thick pages in there. And a nice size too. Nice heavy bolding for the cover. But this I think is not good. Look, you've got that down there, which I think for the price this cost, hang on, let's get this sorted. For the price it costs, I think pretty sucks. Because I think I paid about $18.99 for it. Through Amazon or somewhere, I can't remember now where. I think it was Amazon. And I just think this is really bad design. Because I do feel that the front and back cover, to protect your pages, they should be a little bit bigger than the pages you work on, just so that your pages get protection around the edges. That's what I feel anyway. Like a reading book would have, but not this. Right? I think that stinks. So I feel inclined to write to the company. Who is it? StrathmoreArtist.com, USA firm. I love the paper, not that I've worked in it yet, but I do love the paper. It's nice and thick, and I should think it would take no end amount of play on it. But I do think this is bad. So people, if you buy this book, the Mixed Media Visual Journal, if you buy that book, beware of this. Yeah, I'm not impressed with that. So, moving on to some books this time. This called Acrylic Solutions. I thought I'd have a little go for this one because what attracted me to it was all this crackling on this picture here with this texture there. That kind of, excuse the state of my nails, yeah, I quite like the idea of that, and you know, and it's got some dimension there, and I like it because wire bound, so your pages, you know, fold down nice and flat, and it's got a lot of pictures and how-tos, you know, like breakdowns of how to do something and that. most of which I've learnt to do already, with as far as stenciling and all that kind of stuff goes. But it's, there's usually, sometimes there's might be one particular thing I'm not quite sure about, but this gives you a nice breakdown of it. And I liked also the art in it as well. It appeals very much to me. But yeah, it's a nice book, is this one. So I would recommend this. This looks like there's been different types of paints or inks or something added in or whatever, and it gives you like like a thingy there, like a chart. So that's a good idea, I think. Yeah, it's a nice book, is this, and I would recommend anybody who wants to get into it more, like mixed media and what have you, to actually go for this book, because it does look like a very helpful book. As I say, I haven't sort of read it because I've only just got the books, these books here and this one, but it does look to be a very helpful book. So yes, called Acrylic Solutions, and it's by Chris Cozen and Julie Pritchard. There we go. And I've got this on Amazon. Then I went for this one by Flora Bowley, Techniques for Uncovering Your Own Unique Painting Style. And it's called Brave Intuitive Painting, Let Go, Be Bold, Unfold. And it's published by Quarry. A softback book, and yeah, it's not as it's not so much a how-to book, like play along with it and that, but I do like the art that's in it. But yeah, it's not really one to learn from, if you see what I mean. Like, it's not one like, say, like this one, for instance, that gave you step by steps. This one doesn't, but it does give you an insight to her work. And again, I like the artwork that's in it. But that's the only downside of it. I mean, it tells you one or two little things, but it doesn't tell you a great deal. But then again, I haven't read it. I'm only going by the pictorial side of it, so I can't really say too much. So I don't want to damn the book before I've read it myself. I'm just going by what I've seen visually. But yeah, as I say, I like the artwork in it. I mean, that's nice. I like that. Yeah. So there you go. See, I even like that. I love that. Oh, and I like that. See what I mean? Yeah, I like it. Even that's a bit tasty. Ooh, and that. Yeah, so that's a nice book. Kind of worth having. I don't know why I bought this one. It's called Taking Flight, and it's by Kelly Ray Roberts. I think actually she's been on YouTube. I could be wrong, but yeah. It looks a nice enough book. But for me, it's a little bit samey all the way through. You know, there's not a huge range to to what she could have put in here. This is more about, you know, concentrating on faces. Although, look, I mean, she has got a little bit in there, but it's not a huge amount from what I can recall. But it's nice work though that she's got in here. I do like her work. You see, I love that. I've made something very similar to that, but with a little tiny mirror in it. And it, you know, it's very similar what I've done, but like with the tiles, clay tiles. But my centrepiece was a lot different to hers. But yeah, she, as you can see, she's got step by steps in here, but you know, as you can see with me flicking through like this, it's sort of, she concentrates a lot of her work on faces, which is nice, you know, it is nice to see. But it didn't actually tell you, what was inside. Though I suppose really it's my fault that the faces should have been a big enough indication, I suppose. But no, nevertheless, I will go by this book on one or two things. You know, go by one or two of her techniques. Even though these techniques I know of anyway, because they've been on YouTube, you know, thrashed to death. But it is a nice book. If you're not confident of painting faces or anything, you may well find this book helpful. So that's quite nice. Yeah, and to help you with building backgrounds, you know, for this work. So yeah, that will help somebody who's sort of fairly new to it. Then I got these two books by Dina Wakley, the Freedom and the Courage ones. I can't remember now. Let's have a quick flick through. Yeah, quite like this. And look, I like that she too does step by steps, and I like her artwork as well. And I like that she's sort of given, you know, ideas of the pens and the pencils she uses as well. That's nice. But look how nice and colourful that is. Love it. Yeah. See again, step-by-step photos. Always a good thing. You can never have enough step-by-step books, I think. Yeah. But nice artwork. But, you see, in, is it in this book or in the other one? I don't know now. Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's in this other book, this Courage book, or if it's in another book I've got somewhere else. But what I find really annoying, no, is in another book I've got that I've had a long time. What I find really annoying is these books that are like a collaboration of several artists, but it's one person that has like brought about the book, you know, has made the book happen, who is the author of the book. And yes, they might do one piece or two pieces in the book, you know, being the artists that they are and that it's their book. But then they fill it up pages and pages and pages after her or his tidbit of work. They fill it up with all pages of all other people's work, which in a way, even though it's good that that person is putting their work forward in her or his book, it's wrong that they're earning money out of that book and not the people that have contributed. Because I've actually done it myself. I've got 1 or 2 pieces of my own work published in somebody's books. Same person. No, it's not. 2 different people, I think it is. And I've got my work published in there, as I have in magazines as well. And there's no monetary gain from it at all. You're lucky to even get any kind of recognition for it. You're just purely supplying work for them so as to fill up some pages in their book or their magazine. You know, it's not like they say, oh, like, say, I don't know, for instance, I'll give you 50 quid if you make something so I can put it in my book. That's different, because you're being appreciated and you're being paid to do that for them, you know? And it's all right, I'm getting off my soapbox now, but that peeves me, that does. When I see that, I'll just go into a major rant. Like now. Oops, yeah, let's show you. So nice, another nice book from Dina. And yeah, I do like her stuff. There's a few artists I've discovered on YouTube who I really love following. And like seeing their work. I won't name them all mainly because I can't remember their names, but I'll know them when I see them. But yeah, I like. That's what I'm like with my hands. Look, get covered in it. And this is good as well. She tells you about doing, I don't know what it is, I haven't read it yet, but it looks like doing some sort of photoshopping or whatever. So that's good, she gives you that idea as well. But if you're like me and you've got the Silhouette software, you can turn stuff into like a black and white image anyway. So that, but I mean, for those who haven't got that, I mean, that's good. She tells you how to do it. But yeah, I like this as well, as I said. See, another step by step. It's one of these sort of books that you could just keep looking through and looking through, and each time you pick it up you see something else you've missed. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I love books like that. See, look, I want to sort of doing that with a doodle. Isn't that clever? She's a clever little chicken, isn't she? Look. You get this doodle, right, and you end up with that, a person. Who'd have thought? I want to thought that. Yeah, look, see? Clever girl, that one, Dina. I'd love to have a class with her, I really would. In fact, chance of that happening now. So if you ever watch this, Dina Wakely, young lady, you listen, you've got to come to the UK And make sure you're in my area. Because I want to class with you. She reminds me of my sister when my sister was young. She looked like that a little bit. Yeah, so another good book from Dina. So well done, dear. And then I don't know why I bought this. I think I only bought it just so that I've got it over the threshold, so I've got it free shipping. And it made when you do that, you buy a piece of crap you don't actually want just to get free shipping. Mad. I didn't think that one out too well, did I? Anywho, for those who've never done jelly printing or is about to start jelly printing, having just bought one, then yes, this is a good book to have. It's a good starting point for you. I think it's even got here like a recipe for making your own. However, having done some jelly printing myself now, this maybe was a little bit of a crazy spend buying this book, because the actual technique that I want to learn, I watched it on video. They did a video, Jelly Arts, and I was expecting that technique to be in here, in this book, because I keep losing this particular video on YouTube. It keeps getting buried, and I have a job finding it. So I thought, well, if I bought the book, at least it's in the book and it stays in the book and won't disappear. That's if I don't lose the book. So, oh dear. So, yeah. And it ain't in here. But I like this, you see, look, they've got pictures here, like using tin can lids. That looks like what is that? Oh, felt shapes. And like, looks like a key off of a can of paint or something, and like a knitting ring thing, you know, and like a paper potato masher. Who'd have thought that, a potato masher? And I would never have thought of doing this either. And that's using, can you see, the top of a cotton reel, you know, where it's flat. See, I forgot about using things like that. And like rubber bands and, you know, you could sort of make markings on it. What's this stuff I'm thinking of? Like punchinella, that type of thing you could use, or anything like that, that's similar. Yeah, netting, even like wire binding thing there. There's all sorts of things it shows you to use. Doilies, stencils. Well, we all know about stencils, don't we, girls? Yeah. So it's a good little book for being a beginner. Look at those yummy sheets there. Aren't they lovely? It's almost like a, you know, an ice cream sundae. You look at it and you just want to devour it all. You see all them beautiful colours. Yeah, I could easily eat that. And isn't that nice, seeing these rainbows of colours? But yeah, it's a good book for, you know, step by steps and what you can do with it, how to get you started. Very good little book. Yeah. So I quite like that. I'll have to try something like that actually. Bags or pouches or something, like even little gift boxes, you know, pillow things. Very good book. So there we are, like even on fabric. Yeah, my sister's done that because she's a quilter in several quilting groups, and she does exhibitions and that. And I bought her jelly plate off her, and of course now she's seen the extent to which you can use a jelly plate, she's kicking herself. But there ain't no way on this earth she's ever buying that back off me. She's had her chips on that one. But yeah, look, oh, you can sort of cut it up into bits, just like you would with paper really. Needs a jelly printed by the looks of things. So it's a wicked little book, this is. I'm kind of actually, now I think about it more, kind of glad I bought it. Because it's reminded me that, yes, I can use it on fabric as well. Like, look at those tote bags. They're nice. You even see stuff like that in shops for sale, don't you? Little fabric purses and roll bags. What do you call them? You know what I mean. Yeah, so that's a good little book actually, yeah. So I'm pretty pleased overall with my purchases. I'm just not pleased with the journal. Look at that. All that yumminess. It's like having a 6-course meal and wondering which one to have first, because they're all so nice. Look, see? Isn't that lovely? Alright, I'm going off to bed now. Night night all. Hope you enjoyed the review. Night night. Be back real soon.